Hello, I'm XToycat and welcome back to the video. Today I want to do something rather interesting and rather different because the thing about my channel that most people know is that I cover a lot of Minecraft news. One of the things I really like to know about is what's going on with Minecraft, like, how it's changing, what's going on, because it's a game I've been playing for all these years and it's a game that a lot of you know me for covering Minecraft news for. So I figured because of both these facts and the fact that a lot of you might have found my channel way back in the day when I covered Minecraft back in 2013 according to this video. So if you did, watch my Minecraft news videos back then, maybe this will make you nostalgic, or maybe you're just curious as to how much, the style has changed. So today we're going to be going checking out my Title Update 14 features video, as well as a little bit of a Title Update 19 video, because I want to see, how many predictions were right, how many were wrong. Realistically, it's probably going to be like a good mixture of both, but I want to know like what the old Minecraft news videos were like, so I can, look at them, improve, or something like that. So hopefully you do enjoy coming along on this journey. Like the video if you do like it, because it helps out the channel a lot and feeds the wife and kids. Again, they starve if you don't like the video, because likes are just how you feed people these days. So yeah, let's get straight into this video right here, which as you can see is Title Update 14 features, TU14 release date prediction. So I had to click on this one, oh look, I liked it. This is, I only just spotted that. I clearly like this video. I used to mock immensely like YouTubers who'd like their own videos, because like, do you really need to do that? But apparently I've liked at least one of mine. That's funny that that's a good point of self-reflection. Apparently I used to like my own videos and I just forgot about it. So yeah, this is Title Update 14 release date prediction. I'm probably going to be way off on it, because if I say a date then I'll be off, but I want to see just how close that is. Let's get into it and let's watch this video, shall we? So 2013 Soycat, show me what you got.
Hello, I'm Toycat, and let's talk about Title Update 14. So Title Update 14 is going to be the next big update for Minecraft Xbox 360 that actually brings new features rather than a bug fix like the last update. And we're going to use version history as well as
something I'm always trying to work
basic logic to assume what's going to be in it and when it will be out, with some pretty solid logic for both of those things. First of all of the updates for Minecraft Xbox so far have improved the game by 0.1 on the PC version scale. So we started with 1.6, then we went to 1.7, then to 1.8, then to 1.0, which was essentially only
nice
one
little
update,
diagram on
1.9
screen.
was 1.0, then to 1.1, then to 1.2. So we can probably logically assume we're going to 1.3 next.
I was right. Yes, it was based on 1.3.
There's a chance we won't, but it's 95% sure we will. So what's actually in
95% sure.
There's quite a lot of things in
no one else will
PC,
make predictions,
but we already have half
like,
of them
let's
because
wait
they've
and
been
see.
brought forward from future updates.
I nailed it.
So to give you a few examples is stuff like made single player internally user multiplayer server. That's we've had since day one on Xbox. There's been there's a new enchanting system where you can only get up to level 30 enchantments instead of level 50. We already have that on Xbox, and there's stuff like added writing in books, the Book and Quill. That was confirmed at Minecon not to be coming to Xbox. So what's actually going to be in this update?
Okay, wait. Can I quickly address that, because I just said like, yep. Don't worry about the Book and Quill, never coming to the game. They said it at Minecon, and they said there would be no reason to ever add the Book and Quill to the game. They added it in like TU33 or something, and it just made me seem so stupid, because I was like, trust me, they said it. They said it, they're never going to add it, and we don't have to worry about it. And they didn't add it in the update it was meant to come, but the fact that they added it later, that always was like, no, this was the thing I was going off, and I got that one wrong. So we're like 1 for 1 right now. Got the update correct, got the no Book and Quill thing. Correct for this update, but not correct for ever coming. So, fun little fact.
Box that's new and interesting and is worth looking forward to. So, we'll go through them one by one, as well as whether they're likely to be in it or not.
I don't know what I'm doing in the background gameplay, though.
So, villager trading is being able to trade with villagers, giving emeralds to them in exchange for their...
Isn't it crazy that's a feature that didn't exist? Every time I remember, I'm shocked. But, if you look at the gameplay in particular, I'm just talking about trading, don't worry. But if you look at the gameplay in particular here, you can see the way it's like stretched on screen. I spent so long considering how to do that, and it looks so fancy till you see like, oh, like the video. I just copy pasted one of my videos in there, but I still love the way it like shows off. It's good stuff.
When you have to use a pickaxe to destroy stone, you have to use a axe to destroy wood. The only thing you can destroy with your fist is glass, and quite a lot of things. Wait,
do I think adventure mode's going to come or not?
It basically makes for really good adventure maps, because in adventure maps right now you can technically just break them, like
I think it's a good
that basically makes it so you can't do that.
But do I think it's coming? I generally don't know.
Probably won't be seeing that on Xbox, but there's a chance it'll in there, because we did miss out on hardcore mode, which made a lot more sense. So adventure mode doesn't make too much sense since you can't officially download maps as it is. So next is world generation. They made a couple more sub-biomes, which basically make the world a tiny bit different, as well as the large biomes world,
and then
which will increase biome sizes massively. There's a chance we'll be getting it, but there's a really large chance we won't, because large biomes on Xbox would make the entire map one biome. Whether or not that's something 4J wants to...
Okay, can I just say, I made 2 wrong predictions in a row there. So I was like, I guess that makes me like, what, 1 for 2, 1 for 3? But the thing about adventure mode, I just said, like, doesn't make much sense, and it didn't come till much later, because it didn't make much sense, and to this day, most people don't know adventure mode's in the game, because it's added in such a subtle way. So, I think I still... Isn't it... I love that, like, even the things I'm wrong on, maybe I'm just defending myself, and this is all horrible, but, like, that's actually pretty good. Then the large biome thing, I like... probably won't be coming too soon, and then I mentioned something about, like, you know, the fact that your whole world would be basically one biome, and that's true, that's actually what it is, so I'm just saying, I was right in my wrongness, so one for free, but like, they're all pretty good free.
So next features is Desert Temples and Jungle Temples. So Desert Temples, they are in the desert, and they've got this big TNT trap, they're a real fun time. They're just a fun thing to find, and you get loads of loot from them.
Oh, they're the old Desert Temple
of the world. If you want to check it out, click on screen now. Or check the description. As well as Jungle Temples, I've done a video on that too, so click on screen now or read the description. But Jungle Temples are the same thing, but they're in the jungle. They're built out of cobblestone.
I really love the way I like synced up the gameplay.
They're one of the, you know, proper natural ways.
Like it just kind of cuts across above ground.
They basically have tripwire traps in them, as well as a fun little...
Didn't even think it was great, I was just like...
little game you can play to get a chest with some stuff in, or you can do my little...
I should do that in, like, news videos.
Next is Emerald Ore. So Emerald Ore is the rarest ore in the game once it is released into it. And basically it's only there for the sake of being there. Mainly the way to get Emerald is to trade
we got all the
villagers,
features correct. We're talking about the right features.
They're only found in extreme hills.
I'm making, again, at the time, this was all just pure predictions.
Diamond, with the only thing that makes it a little more, you know, I've nailed every feature is that they generate more layers, so you can find them higher up. So if you're mining up high, you might accidentally find emeralds. And it's the best feeling when you find emeralds, so that's a cool thing.
And it's a good thing
again, I've done a video just on emeralds. You can click that. That's true for most things in this video, so just click on the links on screen if you want to see those. So next, blocks and items, emerald ore, emeralds, but no, the emeralds. Block of emerald is 9 emeralds.
I'm pretty impressed that I got like the whole
update. Block of diamonds, block of gold, pretty self-explanatory. Next we have the ender chest. So the ender chest is a really cool thing,
and now that was the update.
Basically, you put an item in the chest, then you make another chest, and that item will be in that chest. They share one chest across every ender chest in the world. In multiplayer, it works a little funnily. Sometimes each player gets their own chest, sometimes every player shares one chest. But mostly it can be used in a number of cool ways that I explain in the video if you want to see strung by some... Wires itself is made of that much functional use, but it makes trees look a little more realistic too.
Where's my release date?
Furnaces can be lit by, can be filled by wooden tools, as well as when you use a lava bucket, it returns a bucket to you rather than burning your bucket.
So every one of these features is just like the same 1.4.
Ice can be obtained with the Silk Touch. Glass panes can be obtained with Silk Touch. Nev Portal can sort of leak into the Earth world.
We need to know this release date.
Zombie pigmen can spawn in the Earth world next to where the things are. And then after that, it's pretty much nothing. It's just lots of, you know, stuff that doesn't really matter too much. Like cauldrons sort of fill up when it rains.
Still got the same
levers can be placed underneath blocks. And TNT does a little bit more damage in some game modes than others. So that's pretty much everything that's going to be coming in Title Update 14. Other than that, I hope you did enjoy it.
The video's called TU14 Release Date Prediction, or Title Update 14 Features, brackets Release Date Prediction, and then I just say on screen in text here, like weird text, not properly centered. I forgot to mention, but because it's such a small update, we may see it by late November. So one, that's a really the way that prediction is done.
Check out the update videos on screen and
not proud of that at all. But two, by late November. I think this might be the most wrong prediction I might have ever made then, because such a small update, we may see it by late November. This update was the longest time we waited between two updates ever, I believe, for Minecraft console. They just kind of abandoned updating the game for a bit back in 2013. If you remember the old days where we went 8 months between Title Update 12 and Title Update 14, this was those days. And I said this would be coming out by November. It came out in April of 2015, 14? It came out the next year, basically. It was such a long wait. It was the longest wait, because the PS3 edition came out and it delayed it, and it was just like, you know, it was a really dead time, and I got my prediction wrong because they just waited 8 months. So, you know, just as a fun fact, if you're ever like, I have to wait a whole, like, 3 months for the next update, there was almost a year gap between updates at one point. It was crazy. So, just before we go, I want to get a bit of nostalgia from the outro. I like it. It's the same, like, it's actually not the same background image, but I used this for a very long time. But still, it's very similar outro style to what I have right now. Just I did it manually, like I put the thumbnails in there, rather than just using YouTube's auto tour. I like that. Like, there's something nice about seeing that. No joke, of course, because that was a recent thing. Before we go, I also want to check out one more video. So this is title update 19. So after that update came out, which was in, if I'm not, yeah, again, it was April of 2014. In September of that year, I made this video about TU18, TU19, and I watched a little bit of it, and the gameplay itself made me, like, just this one assumption right here.
Weapons and armor and stuff. So what I figure could be happening here is they might be using this next couple months. I know they're working on the Vita edition, but I can't.
So I said they might be doing this. So it's not like a prediction. It's like a here's one of the theories.
On this next big update and try and get it out roughly for Halloween, because obviously if they get it done by like the 20th.
So my prediction there was they'd make this next update for Halloween, which didn't happen. The update came out in December, which I actually later predicted that in the same video, like maybe it will happen then, you know, if it doesn't have the thing. But the thing about that that's so funny is like I'm making this, again, I'm making like this wrong assumption. Again, it's only like this could be happening. I wasn't saying this would happen. I'm usually like pretty certain when I say that sort of stuff. So it's like, here's something that could happen because it follows everything they did so far. But then as I'm making this wrong prediction, I'm also making water wrong.
So
I figured I could make a lake this way by blowing up some land and then doing it like this.
Next couple months.
And yeah, that's not how you make water, and that's not how you predict release dates. So if Toycat's doing something horribly wrong in the background gameplay, it's a signifier that the news I'm talking about is wrong. Pro tip, we learned it here first, and before we go, I just want to check out the outro in this video, because
that's going to be a cool thing.
This is a fancy cinematic.
I'm looking forward to the
I want to check out the outro in this video, because as you can see, it's one, oh, it's got different music, and two, again, this is when like the whole like thumbnail thing was just not working correctly. So I just have like words on the screen, words that don't link anywhere as far as I can tell. And then there's again, there's something fun about seeing the outros, because I hated making these outros so much that eventually I just figured like let's just not. And it's funny that you can see that in the video. So yeah, thank you very much for watching today's what is this? A reaction video? Old news videos. I kind of like that. Like, it's interesting. You can see how like in between these two videos,
level 50.
I go from talking like monochrome, just like
and there's stuff like added writing in books,
kind of professionally, to like, you know, being chill and just talking about.
And it'd be this really cool themed thing that might even convince
excited
people to
and
buy,
stuff like
some of
that.
their Halloween themed
So clearly,
like,
I learned to speak at some point that year.
But they might even,
and it's funny that since then though, I don't talk like that at all. Like I'll just like speak like we're having a nice conversation. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe it's not. Let me know what you think of the old news videos. Maybe you think Old Toycat was better than New Toycat. A part of me worries that like, what if these videos are way better? I love the editing. Maybe I should start doing that again. And let me know what you think of this video. Like if you liked it, share if you liked it, subscribe if you're around it, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Especially given the fact that they
also,
might...
for the record, wait, I didn't like this video, so I like this one, but I didn't like the newer one. It's all good. So thank you very much for watching. Bye.